Lakers with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Davis. Worthy comes in for LeBron. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Green. Okafor comes in for Nicholas Batum. Stojakovic is checked in for D. Davis is subbed in for Wingate. And Davis can't get it to go. Johnson, a wide open look. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter back. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Lakers with the ball. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Davis. Okafor out there with Gaddison. Then there's Stojakovic. Johnson, the pass to West. And Davis sends it back. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Here's Odom. No luck. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Outside, Davis. Here's Stojakovic. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 9 points for D. Stojakovic has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. West kicks to Johnson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Davis with it. West picks him up and stolen by Scott. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Teardrop shot. Good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
West dishes to Johnson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And that one falls for Johnson. Lynch, he's checked in for Gaddison.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Davis against Johnson. And Davis, here we go. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And here's Los Angeles. Outside Odom. The kick out to Worthy. Clock at 4. They get it back. Odom, the pass off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Stojakovic. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Okafor. Wingate comes in for Stojakovic. And it's Bogues in for Davis. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Eustace City. Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Lakers on offense. Now here's Johnson. Odom kicks to Johnson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. West dishes to Johnson. Out to West. Back to Johnson. He feeds it to Worthy. Latre. Hornets with the rebound. Bogues has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jerry West pulls it in.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
That's tipped and taken away by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And finished off by Scott.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Bogues. Charlotte no good that time either.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Green with a screen on West. Bogues with it. Green, the screen. Pulls up. High post. Charlotte again missing.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Johnson goes in, and he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
To the wing right side. Wingate passes to Bogues. To end the run. And that one goes long.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Outside Worthy. Johnson right side. From deep. Scott can't get it to go. Scott's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Dub. And it's Bryant in for Byron Scott. Here's Bogues. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line. Free throws.
Their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Looking at the game for Bogues, he has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Johnson kicks to LeBron. They get it again. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 2. Johnson, good.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
So it's the Hornets now. Bogues with it. West picks him up. That's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout. checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Gaddison, he's checked in for Wingate. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here is Lynch. Feeds it to Bogues. The pass to Gaddison. Bogues against West. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
West against Bogues. They double him with West. Passes to Gaddison. Over to the wing. Here's Bogues. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Bryant dishes to West. Lynch against Kobe. Johnson, the pass to James. Bounces high off the rim and drops. James has got 20.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Bogues, the pass to Lynch. Now Bogues. To the paint. Here's Green. The shot from the low post is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson kicks to Baylor. Bryant against Lynch. Dishes to West. Down low. Kicks it out to Baylor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From deep three-point range, West misses.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Here's Johnson, and he jams it with authority.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
It's West with the drive. Outside, Kobe. LeBron outside. Inside. Puts up the baby hook. And Johnson puts it in.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Bogues with it. West picks him up. It's hauled in by LeBron. And it's the Lakers' ball. The dish to Johnson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Saul comes in for West. Davis is checked in for the Hornets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, how dominant a game this was for Johnson. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And that one's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Gasol setting the pick for Johnson. To the middle. Layup off the pick. No good from Gasol. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Sinica Abdul-Jabbar covering. Green kicks to Davis. No good on the triple. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson attacking. Magic doing some more damage inside.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey.
And both free throws good for Davis. Here's West. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Snatched down by Chamberlain. And here's Chamberlain. Here's West. Misses the shot. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents the player of the game, Magic Johnson.